So press play on your music if you haven't already. A little bit of distance in the feet. Just relax the arms, close the eyes. Take a moment just to bring the shoulders up and then just let the arms go. Just feel the feet really grounding into your mat. So just push all 10 toes into the mat. Imagine you have roots from the feet down into the earth. It's very easy to become off balanced. We lead busy lives. So just let your practice bring you back if you have felt a little bit off balanced, maybe a little bit more stressed, or the diet's not been as good. Just take a moment to center, to breathe. Standing tall. Feeling the breath move into the body. Feeling the breath leave the body again. Taking away that stagnation. Lengthening into the spine a little bit more, sending the crown of the head upwards. Let's inhale, start to bring the arms up slowly. Palms together and looking up at your hands, reaching your hands upwards. And then exhaling, dropping the head and the hands to the heart. Let's inhale, reach up. Maybe again gazing upwards. Exhaling, drawing out energy for our day into the body, into the heart. Let's do one more. Inhale. And exhale. Keeping the feet where they are, we're going to start to circle the arms. Keeping the movement slow to start. And then getting a little faster. Maybe a bit faster. Working through that shoulder joint. Maybe even faster. Make sure you're not holding the breath or holding the jaw. And then bring the hands back to center. I'm going to do that the opposite way, so taking your arms back. Maybe it feels a little bit more challenging this way if the shoulders are tight. Harder to take them back, they naturally draw forwards. Again, maybe making that movement a little bit quicker. You can feel that into the neck if you're holding any tension. And faster again. We're doing backstroke in a pull. Make sure you're not holding the jaw. And release. We're just going to turn side to side. Do bring the heel up as well as you turn. Just shaking through the body a little, releasing the knee joint, feeling into the hip. And release. Let's come to the top of our mat. We're going to bring our feet together, palms alongside us in Tadasana. Let's inhale, breathe in. Exhale, fold down to our toes. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, we're stepping the right leg back and the left for our first plank. Take a little shift forward and back in the heels and the toes. You can always drop your knees if you need. pushing through the heels now, feeling that stretch in the back of the legs. And we're going to take that slow lower to our mat, bending at the elbows, chin, chest, abdomen down. Relax your toes and roll up into your cobra. Shoulders are peeling down. We're going to exhale back to our heels for our balasana, dropping the head. Feeling that lengthen in the whole of the spine. We want to awaken our energy from this point. We have down dog when you're ready, sending heels back. Maybe taking a walk here, a pedal, if that feels good. Remember, this is your practice. You're always listening to your body. If anything comes up that doesn't feel okay, we always make that adaptation. We're going to take a walk to the top of our mat, maybe a bend in the legs as we go. We bring the feet back together and we fold over the legs. Ready to take that inhalation coming up, breathing in and exhaling to our heart. Let's inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Sending that gaze forward, the spine is long. We step back left leg and then the right for our plank. This time we're going to take a little roll side to side, just a gentle one. Plant the hands down just as we did with the feet. Gathering that strength in the upper body. And then push back into the toes, into the heels again. We take that chaturanga, lowering down to our mat. And we roll up for our Bhujangasana Cobra. Exhale straight into down dog. If you need to walk your dog, you do so. Maybe you want to just hold. Maybe it feels good to shake the head here. Release the neck a little. Long breath into the belly. Releasing anything that doesn't serve. Any limiting beliefs, any negative thoughts, just let them go. Let that mental chatter go. Embracing silence before the start of your day. Let's take that walk, maybe a jump if we're feeling energized, and fold to the toes. We're inhaling as we come up. We're exhaling back to the heart center. Let's inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Gazing forward. Step the right leg back and the left. We're lowering the knees, relaxing the toes. We're lowering upper body down to our mat and we're pushing up strong. We're lowering down, pushing strong. Maybe last one is here, or maybe the last one is on our toes as we lower down and we push up strong. Let's take a chaturanga all the way down to our mat and roll to our cobra. Feels lovely on the spine. Let's sit back into that balasana, dropping the head. Arms are long, finding that breath. Down dog when you're ready, heels back. Send the hips back, fingers are wide, we're planting the feet and the hands. Relax the jaw. One more breath. Right leg is long, take it back. Squeeze the glutes. We're going to step forward, top of the mat, with that right foot, bending into the right leg. We're bringing up the arms for our warrior one. You can always plant that back left foot if you feel more stable. We're going to open up, right hand back, left hand forwards. We're going to drop the right hand to the back leg and reach up with our left arm, reversing our warrior here. Plant the hands back onto your mat, step it back to your plank pose. We're going to roll onto our left hand, bring up the right in a side plank. Stacking the feet or always bending that bottom leg if you need. Right hand back to your mat, back to your plank. Find your breath. We take it to the other side, so that right hand is down on the mat. Left hand is reaching, pulling away from your mat with your hips. Plant that left hand back down into your plank. Slowly, slowly lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Starting to warm up. Getting that energy in the belly. We're going to take left leg back. Ready to step forward, left foot. Top of the mat for our warrior one. Bringing up the arms. Left hand goes back, right hand reaches in a twist of the upper body. Drop that left hand down and reach up with that right, maybe looking upwards. Feeling the muscles working in the back of your leg. And then framing that left foot for plank pose. Holding your plank. Dropping the left hip towards your mat. Coming back to center, dropping the right. Center, over to the left. Back to center and over to the right. We're going to slowly lower down. Rise to cobra. And head back into that balasana. Finding your breath again. Maybe feeling that heart beating a little faster. Taking one more breath here. Heading back into your down dog. Ready for that right leg back. Let's inhale, right knee, left wrist. Exhale it long. Inhale in. Exhale long. One more to do. Leg is back. Let's step forward, top of the mat for our warrior. Bringing up the arms. We're going to send the hands out in front and take the right hand over the left, binding your arms here. Inhale, look up, reach up with the arms, and then exhale, maybe fold into a humble warrior. If that feels too much, you can always drop your hands down to your mat. Coming back up, we're going to frame the foot, step that left foot in and come back to our forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale to your heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Spine is long. Left leg back. And the right. Take that slow lower to your mat. That rise for your cobra. And that exhalation to down dog. finding your breath. Left leg goes back. We inhale, knee to right wrist. And we exhale long. Inhale in. Exhale back. One more. We're stepping that foot forward. Ready for our warrior. Bending into that left knee. Send the hands out in front. Left hand over the right now, maybe binding. You can always hold on to your shoulders if you want to. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, humble warrior, folding down. Inhale, framing that foot. Step it back into your plank. Maybe slowly lowering, pushing strong back up. Maybe dropping the knees, slowly lowering, pushing strong back up. Let's do one more. Pushing strong, and then drop your hips for an up dog. Looking up, staying on those toes, and exhale into your down dog. We're going to take our knees nice and wide, big toes together, and sit back. Dropping the forehead, finding our breath. One more breath. Start to walk towards your knees. Send the knees just a little bit more closer together so they're in line with your hips. And we're going to take our hands behind us, pointing the fingers towards our back. Let's squeeze the shoulders back. Keep the chin tucked in. And then maybe start to push up the hips here. Looking towards the ceiling, you can always take your head back. I prefer to keep my chin tucked in. Opening into the heart, squeezing the glutes. Dropping back down towards your mat. Rolling up now into a kneeling position. You can always come back to that first position. We're going to tuck the toes. Palm of the hand to the right heel first of all. So taking that right arm back, dropping that palm down. Maybe just reaching long with that left arm. Maybe taking that left hand back to that left heel in camel pose. Coming out, we drop the bottom. We come back up. If you've just done one side, we do the other. So the left hand goes back and maybe the right arm reaches long. We have that option of dropping it back to the heels. Dropping the bottom back down. Relaxing the toes and just fold down into your balasana, dropping the arms alongside you. Rolling the body back up. Let's swing round onto our bottoms, sending the legs long. We're going to take a bend into the legs. Make sure you're sitting evenly on the glutes, and the arms out in front of you. Maybe lifting off one leg, maybe lifting off two in boat pose. Maybe bringing that left knee in and that right leg long. Alternating, right knee in, left leg long. Taking your time, keeping the movement slow and controlled. Working you hard this morning. You'll definitely feel awake. Let's do one more each side. Hold that right leg out, left knee in. Hold that right knee in, that left leg long. And release the legs, just fold over the knees. Give yourself a hug. And we're going to come down onto our backs. It's probably a sigh of relief that we're coming down onto our backs. Just take a bend into the legs and push your spine into the mat. Tuck in the chin as well. Make sure there's no strain on the back of the neck. We're going to place the right ankle on top of the left knee and then draw in our left knee. Squeeze it in. Should feel that down the right glute, the hamstring. And every time you exhale, just see if you can squeeze that knee in a little closer. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Heel them back down to your mat. Drop that left foot back down to your mat, arms alongside you. Keep that chin tucked in. We're going to push up into a half bridge, sending the hips up. If this is too much, you keep both feet on the mat. And roll the spine slowly back down. With control, using your core. Both feet back to the mat. That left heel is on top of the right knee. We draw the right knee in. Squeeze it in. Relax the shoulders. Breathing all the way into the belly. One more breath. Plant that right foot down on your mat, arms alongside you, chin is tucked in as we push up on the other side, squeezing the glutes. And slowly lower back down. Send the left leg long and draw in your right knee. This is where you may want your strap. We're going to take hold of the big toe or the strap around the foot and send the heel to the ceiling. So it might be that you're holding your strap. Want to just make sure that heel is pointing up. Feeling that length along the back of the leg. Place your left hand on your left hip and just start to take your leg out to the side, holding your strap with your right hand, keeping the hips grounded. And then bring that leg back in, hug that right knee back to you. Roll through the foot. And let's head into our twist. So that right knee is going over to our left side. We're rolling onto our left hip. We're relaxing the right arm. Maybe gazing towards the right shoulder. Maybe closing the eyes. Roll back to center. Send that right leg long and draw in your left knee now. Squeeze it in. Roll through the foot. We're holding the toe or the strap around that foot as we send the left leg long. Right hand, right hip as we take our left leg out to the side, keeping the hips in line. Coming back to center, draw that left knee back in, ready for your twist. One of my favorite asanas, taking that right knee over to, left knee over to your right side, and maybe turning the head towards the left. Twisting all the way through the spine. And slowly rolling back to center. Just taking rest now in Shavasana. Letting everything go. Absorbing these last few moments. Absorbing the nectar of your practice, that sweetness. How good your body feels. And just how good stillness feels. Allowing the body to be. And when you feel ready, drawing the knees back to the chest, both knees in, and giving yourself a hug. Rolling over to one side when you're ready. Slowly bringing yourself back up. Inhale, bring the arms up, reach up, palms together. And exhale the hands to the heart. Bowing to Namaste.